What's up guys, Jared here, and this is the world's smallest earpiece, and it works off of induction technology. It's from a company called Minorian, and up until a little while ago, when government agencies finally released this tech to the general public, this type of thing was only available to security agencies and the police. So let's take a look at what we get in the box. Well, for starters, it comes with two earpieces with an extraction rod and a separate extraction magnet, a microphone, three push-button switches, the control unit, a micro USB charging cable, and the inductor ring. So how does it all work? Well, basically, you connect the inductor ring to the Bluetooth control unit and then toss the ring around your neck. Then you simply pop in either one or both earpieces in each ear, give your head a little shake so that it falls down into your eardrum. Scary sounding, I know, but it's really not that bad. And then pair your phone to the Bluetooth control unit. The audio is then sent from the control unit through the inductor ring and then wirelessly transmitted to the earpieces. And from there, depending on what you want to do with it, you can connect the microphone to the control unit and attach it to your clothing so that you can talk to a recipient at the other end while in a call. And when you're done using it, just take either the magnet or the extraction rod, place either of them in your ear, and the earpiece just pops out instantly. Now, taking a closer look at the control unit, aside from the loop input, which is for the inductive ring, and the microphone input, there's a power switch, Bluetooth pairing button, a micro USB port for charging the internal battery, which can last up to 6 hours. And then there's the back. Yeah, the back has a lot going on here. From left to right, we start with the beeper port, which is where those push button switches go. This is where covert communication can take place, where by pressing the push button, you'll send a signal to the recipient on the other end of the call. So if you wanted to, you could come up with things like one signal for yes and two signals for no, that sort of stuff. Just do me a favor and don't bring this into a casino, otherwise you'll get in big trouble if caught. And then next to that is our media control port. So still using the push button switches, you can pause, play, or skip forward and back. And you can even fast forward or rewind by long pressing. You can also do things like long press to answer a call, end a call, or even redial the last dialed number. Now, if you are interested in using this for basically covert anything, what's neat is that once it's paired with your device, a Bluetooth Discoverability filter activates and prevents anyone from even seeing that the Minorian Pro even exists. So obviously you're all wondering how it sounds. Well, I can tell you that for something half the size of a grain of rice, it sounds great. Honest to God, it sounds good. Like, we're not talking Audio-Technica studio monitor good, but there's actually a bit of bass with this thing. My only complaint is that it doesn't quite get as loud as I would like, and the inductor ring cable is a few inches too short. And with both earpieces in each ear at the same time, it's like wearing a pair of headphones. But what's cool too is that you can still hear the world around you perfectly, which actually brings me to who something like this would be suited for. Well, I'm sure you can probably come up with a bunch of different scenarios where something like this might come in handy. And aside from the obvious, maybe not so legal uses, as well as its intended use to cheat on tests, I was thinking this would be great for actors or someone giving speeches where they might need to have lines fed to them. I mean, I can go on listing all the uses I thought of, but I figured I'd see what you guys can come up with in the comments down below. Now, as far as the price is concerned, although this is a really fun piece of tech, $600 in my opinion is quite a bit of cash, considering I found several of its competitors selling the same thing with just a few less options for hundreds less. Anyways, if you wanted to pick one up for yourself or even just take a look at the information in more detail, I'll have a link in the description below for you guys. But that's it for this one. If you liked the video, do me a solid and hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Well, thanks as always for watching, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Cheers.